Hey guys, welcome back to Mind Your Conversions, brought to you by Fiverr. If you're new here, this is where we break down the art and science of marketing with our hosts, Liv and Max. They will help you understand marketing better, explore fresh strategies, and most importantly, drive higher conversions. So whether you're a seasoned pro, or even if you're just getting started, you're at the right place.
All right, ready to dive deep into landing pages.
Let's do it.
You're looking to up your online game, right?
Yep.
And sent over some really interesting research about landing pages. Gotta say, I'm already surprised by how much more there is to these things than I initially thought.
Yeah, there's a lot more to it than just like throwing up a web page.
So much more.
Yeah.
So let's start with the basics, like what even is a landing page? How's it different from, say, your regular old homepage?
It's funny you should use that analogy because one way to think about it is your homepage is like the grand entrance to a museum. It's meant to kind of showcase everything you offer, but a landing page is like a special exhibit designed to highlight one specific thing. So it's really hyper-focused on a particular campaign or offer.
Like that example we've got from Fiverr AI.
Yeah, exactly.
They've got a specific landing page just for people searching for a CRO agency.
Rather than sending those people to their general homepage, which might talk about all sorts of other services. They direct them to a page that's laser focused on CRO, making it way more likely that they'll convert.
Okay, focus is key. Now, our sources break down a successful landing page into 8 key components.
Okay.
And I'm kind of curious to get your take on these as we walk through them.
Yes.
So let's start with the headline and the supporting copy.
Okay, so the headline and supporting copy, this is really all about making a strong first impression
Yeah.
and clearly communicating the benefit of what you're offering. And it's not just listing features, but it's really selling that value.
Like that Notto example we've got.
Right.
Their copy isn't just like AI for fleets, it's about reducing accidents and saving lives.
Hits you harder, doesn't it?
Way harder.
Absolutely.
You want to immediately hook the visitor and make them want to learn more. And then next up, we have the hero image or video.
Ooh, yes.
This is your chance to visually grab their attention. Remember, a strong visual can often convey more than words.
And HubSpot found that using video can actually boost conversions by like a whopping 86%.
That's incredible.
I mean, video can better demonstrate value or get people excited about a product or service. It's way more engaging than just reading a bunch of text.
For sure.
Exactly. Think about that sunbasket example from the research you sent over. Those images of delicious, healthy meals.
Yeah.
They instantly communicate what they're all about.
They look so good.
They do.
Yeah.
All right, so next we have benefits of offering.
So we're hitting that value proposition hard again, even after the headline and the copy.
Yes, you're constantly reminding the visitor why they should care.
Okay.
What problem you're solving for them. But instead of just repeating yourself, you're going deeper, maybe using bullet points, graphics, or even a short video to showcase those benefits from different angles.
I'm sensing a theme here. So then we have the lead capture form,
Okay.
the heart of lead generation.
Right. This is where you give the visitor a clear way to take action, and in turn, you get their information so you can continue the conversation. But it's not just about asking for their email. It's about offering something valuable in return.
Yeah, the lead magnet.
Yes.
Like that Impraise example where they offer a free guide in exchange for contact info.
Makes sense. You're more likely to give up your details if you're getting something in return.
Absolutely, yeah. Now this is where it gets interesting. Hidden navigation.
Interesting.
Essentially, like removing the usual menu links from your landing page. It sounds kind of counterintuitive, but Yupchiv saw a 100% conversion increase
Really? Wow.
by doing this. So taking away options actually improves results.
Think about it. Every link on your page is a potential distraction,
Okay, yeah.
a way for the visitor to wander off and lose sight of the main goal. By removing those distractions, you're keeping them focused on the task at hand.
Less is more.
Less is more.
Okay, on to something we all know and love, social proof.
Everyone looks at reviews before buying something these days.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's human nature to be influenced by what others say, especially when it comes to making decisions.
Lively.
Seeing positive reviews or testimonials can significantly increase trust and make people more likely to convert.
Sender.net saw a 34% conversion boost just from social proof.
Interesting.
And we also had that HelloFresh example. They use testimonials right on their landing page.
Great. It's like saying, look, other people love us, you will too.
Exactly.
And this next component ties back to the focus that we were talking about earlier, having a single clear conversion goal, also known as a call to action or a CTA.
I'm guessing this is where a lot of people go wrong.
It is.
They want to kind of throw everything at the landing page.
They do, but MailChimp research found that having multiple offers on a landing page can actually reduce conversions by a whopping 266%.
That's insane.
It's information overload.
So if I want people to download an ebook,
Right.
my landing page shouldn't also be trying to get them to sign up for a webinar and follow me on social media.
Exactly. One clear goal. One strong call to action. Now, think back to that ebook example. Let's say you clicked on an ad promoting that ebook.
Mm-hmm.
If the landing page didn't immediately make it easy to download it,
Right.
you'd be annoyed.
I would.
Right. That's where message match comes in.
Okay, so making sure the landing page aligns with whatever brought the visitor there in the first place.
Yes.
Whether it's an ad, an email, social media.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
It's all about creating a seamless, trustworthy experience.
Mm-hmm.
No bait and switch.
Right.
No surprises.
Just a straight shot to the good stuff.
Just a direct path to the value that you promise.
Okay, we've covered a lot here. So
Yeah.
let's take a step back and think about how these landing pages actually work in practice. Imagine you're searching online for a digital marketing course.
Okay.
You come across a compelling ad, you click on it, and
Boom. You land on a page specifically designed to showcase that course.
right,
Not the company's entire catalog.
focused.
It has all the key info, testimonials,
Yeah.
and that clear call to action to enroll.
Turning a browser into a potential customer.
That's how it's done.
But it's not just paid ads that lead to landing pages,
No.
right? We've got organic search, social media posts, email campaigns,
Right.
referrals even.
It's versatile.
Very versatile.
Yeah.
So why are landing pages so essential in the first place? Our sources highlight some pretty compelling reasons.
Yeah, one of the biggest is their ability to boost conversions. HubSpot found that businesses with 10 to 15 landing pages generate 55% more leads.
Wow.
And it gets even more impressive. Digital Silk says having over 20 landing pages can boost conversions by almost 300%.
Those are some serious numbers.
Yeah.
So is it just about having more pages, or is there something else at play here?
It's the combination of focus and targeted messaging that make landing pages so effective. Each page is tailored to a specific audience segment and a specific goal,
Okay. Yeah.
which means you're speaking directly to the visitor's needs and desires.
It's like instead of casting a wide net, you're using a laser
Exactly.
to target your ideal customer.
Now, think about how you can tailor a message not just to general interests,
Right.
but to very specific characteristics. That's where the power of personalization comes in.
So we're talking beyond just demographics.
Absolutely. We're talking about personalizing based on location, age, device, even their past behavior on your website.
Wow.
Fiber AI is a great example of a tool that can help with this level of hyper-personalization.
Okay, so instead of one generic landing page for your gym, you could have separate pages for each location,
Exactly.
highlighting local events or trainers.
You can make the visitor feel like you're speaking directly to them
Yeah.
and their unique needs, which makes them much more likely to engage and convert.
Okay, I see the power of that for sure. But I think some people might underestimate the importance of first impressions, especially online.
You're right. First impressions matter.
They do.
And a well-designed, professional-looking landing page can make a huge difference. It instantly establishes credibility and shows that you're a serious business that cares about its online presence.
It's like the digital equivalent of walking into a store that's clean, organized, and welcoming.
Exactly. And of course, all that social proof we talked about earlier contributes to this as well.
Yes.
Testimonials are basically online word-of-mouth recommendations.
They are. I hadn't considered this. Landing pages can actually boost brand awareness, even if the visitor doesn't convert right away.
Absolutely. Even if they don't immediately sign up or buy something.
Okay.
They've been exposed to your brand, your messaging, your visual identity. You've planted a seed in their mind.
Like that example of the email marketing tool. Even if you didn't sign up right away,
Right.
you became familiar with the brand.
And we're more likely to consider them later on.
Exactly. And you know what else is great about landing pages? They can actually reduce your customer acquisition costs.
Now you're talking my language.
Everyone wants to save money.
Think about it this way. If you can improve your conversion rate, even slightly, you're getting more customers for the same ad spend. Let's say your website has a 2% conversion rate, and you're spending $200 to get 1,000 visitors.
Okay.
That means you're getting 20 customers at a cost of $10 each.
Right.
But if a dedicated landing page boosts that conversion rate to 4%,
You're suddenly getting 40 customers
exactly.
for the same $200, cutting your cost per customer in half.
That's huge. And it obviously has a ripple effect on revenue and your return on ad spend as well. Lower acquisition cost, higher revenue, better ROI. Landing pages are a win-win all around.
They are.
Now, before we move on, I know people often have specific questions about landing pages, especially.
Hold that thought. I think we've covered a ton of ground here in this part of our deep dive. Time for a little pause so we can all digest.
Okay.
And we'll be back with more landing page goodness soon.
Sounds good.
Okay, welcome back. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to keep going with this landing page talk.
Me too.
That HubSpot stat, that websites with over 40 landing pages see a more than 500% increase in conversions.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's wild, right? It's a testament to the power of targeted messaging and segmentation. The more landing pages you have, each tailored to a specific audience or campaign, the more opportunities you create for those laser-focused interactions we were talking about.
So it's not just about having a landing page, it's like a whole ecosystem of them.
It is.
But creating that many pages sounds like a lot of work.
It can be, but that's where tools like Fiber AI come in.
Yeah.
They help streamline the process.
Okay.
Using AI to personalize and optimize pages at scale, it's about working smarter, not harder.
Right. Now, you mentioned having some favorite real-world examples.
Oh, yeah.
From our sources. What are some landing pages that really, showcase what we've been discussing?
One that stands out is YupChif.
Okay.
They managed to increase conversions by 100% just by removing the navigation bar from their landing page.
Wait, just by, taking something away?
Just by taking something away.
That's a perfect example of how seemingly small tweaks can have a huge impact. So what made that change so effective?
It all comes back to focus.
Okay.
By removing any potential distractions, they ensured visitors stayed locked in on the core message and the CTA. It's like creating a clear path with no detours.
No tempting side roads, just a straight shot.
Straight shot to the goal.
I love that analogy. Any other examples that kind of demonstrate that?
Absolutely. Remember that MailChimp study we talked about?
Yeah.
The one that found that multiple offers on a single landing page can tank conversions by over 266%.
That's a lot.
That's a prime example of why clarity is key.
If I'm presented with too many choices, I'm more likely to just bounce.
Right.
Yeah.
One clear offer, one compelling CTA.
Gotcha. Now, what about taking things to the next level? Our sources mentioned personalization and A/B testing, but I'm sure there's more to it than that.
There's a whole world of optimization strategies we can explore.
Okay.
Let's start with personalization.
Yeah.
We touched on it earlier, but it's worth digging deeper.
All right, I'm all ears. What separates basic personalization from truly crafting an experience for each visitor?
It starts with truly understanding your audience. Going beyond basic demographics. You need to know their interests, their pain points, even their behavior on your website.
Okay.
Tools like analytics and surveys can help with this.
Yeah.
But sometimes just paying close attention to the language they use in online interactions can provide valuable insights.
It's like being a detective.
It is.
Piecing together clues to build a picture of your ideal customer.
Exactly. And once you have that deep understanding, you can tailor your landing page, content, imagery, even the overall design.
Wow.
To resonate with them on a personal level.
Using language that reflects their pain points.
Yeah.
Highlighting benefits that directly address their needs. Maybe even showing images that connect with their lifestyle.
You're getting it. Personalization is about making each visitor feel like you're speaking directly to them, which can dramatically increase engagement and conversions.
Like having a one-on-one conversation with each potential customer.
Yeah. Now, what about A/B testing?
I know it's important, but I'm not exactly sure how it works.
It's essentially a scientific approach to landing page optimization. You create two versions of your page with a slight variation, a different headline, CTA, image, or layout, and then split your traffic between them.
Half the visitors see A, half the visitors see B, and you see which one performs better.
Exactly. It takes the guesswork out of optimization. You're making data-driven decisions based on what actually resonates with your audience.
Okay, so it's a continuous process of testing and analyzing and refining.
It is. The digital landscape is always evolving, and so is your audience. That's why embracing a culture of continuous optimization is so important.
Always be testing, always be improving.
Always be testing.
What other advanced strategies can we use to maximize landing page effectiveness?
One that's often overlooked is storytelling.
Storytelling on a landing page. I don't quite follow.
It's about going beyond simply listing features and benefits. Okay.
And weaving them into a compelling narrative that connects with the visitor on an emotional level.
So instead of just saying, this product will save you time and money,
Right.
you tell a story about how someone used your product to achieve their goals or overcome a challenge.
Exactly. It's about making the visitor feel something, connecting with their aspirations, fears, or desires.
Yeah.
A well-told story can be incredibly persuasive
Yeah.
and make the visitor more receptive to your message.
It's turning a sales pitch into an experience.
It is.
Yeah, I like it. What else have you got?
We also have the power of scarcity and urgency.
Ooh, like limited time offers, countdown timers.
Exactly. By creating a sense of limited availability or a time-bound offer, you tap into our natural fear of missing out.
Right.
It makes the offer seem more valuable and encourages people to take action sooner rather than later.
But you have to be careful not to overuse these tactics,
Right.
right? I know I get turned off when I feel like I'm being pressured. You're absolutely right. Authenticity and transparency are key. You don't want to create false scarcity or mislead your audience.
Right.
It's about using these tactics ethically and genuinely.
So no fake countdown timers that magically reset every time you visit the page?
No, definitely not. And of course, we can't forget about mobile optimization.
Oh, right.
With everyone glued to their smartphones these days, it's gotta be super important.
It's gotta be.
It's non-negotiable at this point. Your landing page needs to be responsive,
Okay.
meaning it adjusts seamlessly to different screen sizes.
So whether I'm on my desktop, my tablet, or my phone,
Right.
I'm getting a smooth, enjoyable experience.
Exactly. A bad mobile experience can send potential customers running for the hills.
So we've covered a lot of ground here, from basic components to these advanced strategies.
They have.
I'm feeling overwhelmed, to be honest.
It's a lot to take in, but don't worry, we'll break it all down and...
Right. Okay, welcome back to the final part of our landing page deep dive.
Oh.
So processing all this info. From the anatomy of a landing page to those advanced optimization tactics, there's just so much to consider. You mentioned at the end of the last part, though, something that piqued my interest. The ethical considerations of landing pages.
Yeah, it's an important aspect that often gets overlooked, you know?
Yeah.
Landing pages can be incredibly effective, but it's crucial to use them responsibly.
Responsibly and ethically.
Ethically, yeah.
Okay, what kind of concerns are we talking about here?
One key area is transparency.
Okay.
It's crucial to be upfront with visitors about what they're signing up for and how their information will be used.
Right.
No hiding the fine print
Yeah.
or using deceptive language.
So if I'm offering a free ebook,
Yeah.
I need to be clear about what kind of emails they'll be getting from me after they download it. No sneaky tactics.
Honesty and clarity build trust, which is essential for any successful long-term marketing strategy.
Yeah.
It's not just about getting that initial conversion, it's about fostering a positive relationship with your audience.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What about data privacy?
It's a big one. You need to handle visitor data responsibly and comply with all relevant privacy regulations.
Okay.
This includes obtaining explicit consent before collecting any personal information.
Yeah.
And being transparent about how that data will be stored, used, and protected.
So it's not enough to just have a privacy policy buried somewhere on my website.
Right. And it's not just about following the rules. It's about respecting your audience and building a relationship based on trust.
Got it. Transparency, honesty, respect, these are all key. What other ethical considerations are there?
Another important area is avoiding manipulative tactics.
Okay.
Like using fear-mongering or creating a false sense of urgency to pressure visitors into taking action.
So those limited time offers we talked about, those have to be genuine.
Exactly.
Not just some marketing ploy to create like artificial pressure.
Ethical marketing is about persuasion, not manipulation. It's about providing value and empowering visitors to make informed decisions.
Like, hey, we think our product or service is awesome and can really help you.
Yeah.
But ultimately, the choice is yours.
Exactly. And finally, we need to consider accessibility.
Accessibility. How does that relate to landing pages?
It's about making sure your landing page is designed in a way that's accessible to everyone,
Okay.
regardless of their abilities.
So things like using clear and concise language,
Yes.
providing alternative texts for images,
Yep.
and ensuring the page is navigable using a keyboard.
Precisely. Accessibility is not just about complying with regulations. It's about creating an inclusive online experience
Right.
that welcomes everyone.
Making sure that your message reaches the widest audience possible. Okay, this has been a seriously eye-opening deep dive.
Yeah,
We've covered so much,
we have.
from the nuts and bolts of a landing page to advanced optimization strategies and now the ethical considerations. I feel like I have a whole new understanding of these things.
It's a lot to take in.
It is.
But you've been asking all the right questions. Now that we've laid the groundwork, let's talk about how you can put all this knowledge into action.
Yes, let's turn theory into practice. What are some actionable takeaways our listener can start implementing right away to improve their own landing pages?
First and foremost, start with a crystal clear goal.
Mm-hmm.
What action do you want visitors to take?
Yeah.
Define that conversion goal and make it the central focus of your landing page.
Don't try to do too much. Just stay laser focused on that one desired outcome.
Exactly. Next, remember that it's all about benefits, not features.
Okay.
Don't just tell people what your product or service is. Tell them how it will solve their problems or improve their lives.
Answer that "what's in it for me" question right off the bat.
And don't forget about social proof.
Yes.
Use testimonials, reviews, case studies to build credibility and show potential customers that they're not alone in loving what you offer.
People are way more likely to trust what others say about you than what you say about yourself.
Absolutely. And of course, pay attention to your CPA. Make it clear, concise, and action-oriented.
Okay.
Tell people exactly what you want them to do and make it easy for them to do it.
No confusing buttons, no vague language.
No.
Make it super obvious what that next step is.
And finally, embrace the power of testing and optimization.
Go.
Continuously experiment with different elements to see what resonates best with your audience.
Always be tweaking.
Always be tweaking, always be improving.
Yeah.
A landing page is not a set it and forget it kind of thing. It's a living, breathing part of your marketing strategy that needs to be nurtured and optimized over time.
So, knowing all of this, what's one action our listener can take this week to improve their online presence?
I'd say take a look at your existing landing pages.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have any yet, start planning your first one.
Okay.
Think about what we've discussed today and see how you can apply these principles to create a more compelling and effective experience for your visitors.
That's great advice. And remember, even small changes can make a big difference.
They can.
Don't be afraid to experiment and see what works best for your audience and goals. The world of landing pages is always evolving, so there's always something new to learn.
Absolutely. Who knows? Maybe your next landing page will be the one that smashes all your previous conversion records.
That's a goal worth striving for.
It is.
Well, that brings our deep dive into the world of landing pages to a close. We've covered a ton of information,
We have.
but I hope you're leaving feeling empowered and excited to take your online presence to the next level.
Remember, landing pages are a powerful tool for driving conversions, building brand awareness, and maximizing your business impact. So go out there and create landing pages that truly convert.
Until next time, keep diving deep.
Thanks for tuning in. That's it for this episode of Mind Your Conversions, brought to you by Fiverr. I hope you are leaving with fresh ideas and strategies to take your marketing and your conversions to the next level. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave us a review. Thanks for listening. Until then, take care, and we'll see you next time.